So I actually made a video about this maybe last year on Horn, on a different channel. And basically, it was me having to admit that I have ADD. There. Can't speak because of it. I have ADD again. And I shouldn't say again, but I was always told as a kid that if you took your medicine and you did everything you were supposed to, that eventually you just grow out of it. And to be quite frank, that is what kind of happened after a while. After a while, after college, I kind of grew out of it. I didn't have it anymore. Fast forward to today, which is many, many years after college, and multiple jobs and time and kids and family and all that stuff. I seem to have it again. And it kind of, again, it's one of those things. It's amazing how things just sneak up on you and then they're there. Like you acknowledge it, you notice the subtle changes, and then all of the sudden, boom, that's it. It's it's there. And really I think it's always there. You don't acknowledge it, you don't accept it until it's unable to be ignored, basically. So I have it again. I have it. It's an issue again. Gone through, unfortunately, which I really don't like taking medication specifically for this. I've gone through, let's see, one, two, three, four or five different types of medications, stimulants and non-stimulants. I've never had a great time with stimulants. They make me really jittery. And most recently, it meant I couldn't have caffeine. Not that I don't think you were allowed to have caffeine, but if I had it, it would make me like super jittery, and I wouldn't be able to concentrate because I'm just so kind of on edge. So that stunk, but lost a couple pounds, so that was good. But yeah, I went through those. They didn't really work. Like either it made me anxious or it gave me anxiety, which again were the reasons why I didn't like taking it in the first place. And all through elementary school, basically all through grade school, maybe even high school. Might have tapered off at high school and then gone back at it at college. I really was on medication like pretty much the whole time. Once I was an adult, I kind of decided that wasn't for me anymore, and I just kind of did my own thing. And it worked for many, many years. Coping mechanisms, making lists, all that kind of stuff, reminders, phone reminders, alarms, that all worked. Today, it's been one of those things, and I don't have the hyperactivity. I've got the concentration issues and the learning disability, call it whatever you want to call it. But so went through all the stimulants. A lot of them were like they kind of worked, but it also was like there were enough side effects where it's like it really wasn't worth it. Finally on a non-stimulant, which is what I kind of wanted to try at the beginning because I'm like I've done the song and dance for the stimulants, and I don't like them. They don't make me feel good, and they make me kind of feel like all my personality is drained out. But you can concentrate, but you hyper focus on everything, which hyper focusing is a thing anyways. So it's just, but usually it's hyper focusing on the wrong things. So this helps you hyper focus on the right things. But it's also then it's just like there's no personality. I just don't like it. So finally switched over to this non-stimulant one, which I can't honestly remember the name of at the moment, but it's some generic, and it works great. It works enough. We'll put it that way. With no side effects. I'm still able to have my cup of coffee here, and yeah. So you know, coping with it as an adult, it sucks. Like even more so than when I was a kid, honestly. But yeah. So I guess apparently now I'm living with ADD again as I start approaching 40. Getting old is like not great, to be quite honest. It's fine in many regards, but once you hit like 25, it's just like meh. It's another year. It honestly doesn't matter. It does, obviously. You want to keep adding the years on, but it's just it's just like there's not a whole lot to look forward to now, because now the kids are growing up, and it's like, oh man, the kids are like, getting school age, and somebody's mowing their lawn. But yeah, it's just, hold on. All right, that's better. Someone was mowing their lawn, and it kind of was loud. You might still be able to hear it, so I apologize if this doesn't have its sound noise cancellation on it. That's it, noise cancellation. Yeah, see, here's the thing. I lost my train of thought. I have no idea what I was just talking about. Yes, I could go back and watch it and whatever, but the act of just shutting that window, I just completely lost what I was saying. I couldn't even tell you right now what this video was about. Granted, I'm on that medication, so again, it works enough. Like, it's just like just over the line of getting it to work. But then little things like that, and I'm not a distracted kind of person. I'm not like squirrel, 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 squirrel. That's not me. Maybe a little bit, but yeah, I completely lost my train of thought. Other than the fact that, oh, I remember now. I have ADD again, so basically it's just something I'm gonna have to keep coping with, and hopefully eventually maybe I'll be able to stop taking medication again and just go back to my normal routine. But as I get older, I find that not stopping taking medication isn't really the trend. It's more of like adding medication, like, oh, I got heartburn, oh, I've got high blood pressure, oh, I've got AD, I got joint pain, now I got to take an ibuprofen or a Tylenol. I've got really bad allergies now, so now I got to take allergy medicine every day. Little things like that. Eventually, again, I'm going to have a bucket full of medication I'm going to have to take every day, and just like, I don't know, crush it up and put it in a smoothie or something. I don't know. Yeah. I lost my train of thought again. ADD. It's not a terrible thing by any means. Like, it's not. There's much way worse things that you can have. But from a standpoint of just trying to get things done, either you get like a ton of things done, you have doom piles that you make, just piles of things. The good news is I typically know where everything is. It's an absolute cluster. My whole office kind of looks like that right now. And or it's completely neat and organized. It just, but isn't everybody like that? I don't know. You tell me. Is everyone like that? Maybe.